Okay, I have the two winners of the Tasmanian round, Steve Steer and Leigh McKenzie. Now, Steve, you won the StHelens round. If you can just explain exactly what you caught them on and how you did it.
Basically, I was fishing flats, shallow water flats in the back of Malting Bay, and I was fishing hard bodies for the both days for the tournament, and caught all my fish on hard bodies, Smith's Jades and Eco Gear SX40s. Fished on 3-pound Yamatoya leader with 3-pound crystal fire line was the arsenal.
Now, exactly how did you work those across the flats there?
Fairly aggressively. On day one, I fished them slow and smooth, little pauses and slow and smooth twitches, and that got me all my big fish. And then day two, I went back there and they weren't responding to that, so I had to change my retrieve and mix it up a bit. And I ended up finding out that a faster, sort of more aggressive retrieve was the way to go. Changed locations, went up onto the back of the flats and pulled fish out of there with a fairly aggressive fast retrieve actually. Fantastic.
Now Leigh, as the new record holder for Big Bag 10 out of 10, how do you feel?
Stoked.
Yep.
Yeah.
And exactly how did you catch those 10 out of 10 today?
I just moved between Bridgewater Bridge and Bowen. I didn't actually go on Bowen, but just all the shorelines in between. Hitting a depth range of 6 to 15 feet.
Using what plastics and jig heads?
Berkeley sand eels. I think they're about 4 inches long in sardine colour, and they were just smacking. Yeah, it was good.
Fantastic. Now you two actually fished together, pre-fished together.
Yes.
Can you just have a bit of a explanation about that?
Yeah, look, we're good mates. We obviously fish a lot together, and it means a lot for me to see Leigh up there. It was great to win StHelens, but I think I've got a bigger kick out of seeing Leigh up here today. So awesome to have me mate and fishing partner up there as well. Yeah. And for Taz, it's great. I think 1-2, you know, it's just awesome.
Steersy got me into BREAM a couple of years ago, and it's just like just go out and pre-fish, and he works out what he's going to do, and I try and do things different. And when we're fishing, pre-fishing together, quick retrieval, slow retrieval, I fish totally different to Steersy's dismay sometimes to him, but 10% of the time I'll crack him. When Steersy hasn't. So
sometimes he does well and sometimes I do well, and we mix it up and it works well as a team.
We both learn off each other, so it's great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Any final words about the fields we had at Tasmania this year?
Magic.
Fantastic to see the mainlanders down here, and to see them do so well on a water that they haven't fished. I think it's just awesome. You know, really good to see the Berkeley boys up there and doing well on a water they've never fished before. So yeah, well done.
Same with Slick. Like,
yep.
You can see why those blokes have got the profile they have. They're just brilliant, and they showed their class again.
Yeah, they're just awesome blokes. So.
Okay.
And top guys too. You know, like we had a barbie with them and just had a real good time. So.
Okay, guys. Thanks very much for looking after all us mainlanders, and the two Tasmanian round winners, Steve Steer and Leigh McKenzie. Fantastic.
Anytime.